What's up everybody, it's Matt from TDM Style here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back for another hair product review. Today we're taking a look at the Blackwater pre and post styling cream from Flagship Pomade. So get yourself a beverage, make yourself a Aperol Spritz if you're a fancy boy like me. Kick back and let's crack into this bitch and get started. So Blackwater has been around for a while. It's gone through a few iterations from what I remember, and this current one, although it has the new packaging, it's not like a reformulation per se, although Wade did tell me that he kind of refined the formula a little bit. And I have a lot of demo footage for you guys of various uses for this, so let's not waste any time. Let's get started with packaging and pricing. So this bottle is going to come in at your 3.4 ounce or 96 gram size with a pop top. This will run you $15.99 US. And I'll be honest, I like the pop top. So the previous iterations of Blackwater came in a pump top bottle. And while pump tops are convenient and shit, I find products like this that have like clays and things in them, the pump tops are just kind of like a time bomb of eventually it's going to be clogged. It's just, there's no way around it. So I'm a fan of the pop top instead. It seems to work a little bit better. And of course, for everybody's favorite part of the video, we gotta talk about... Oh, you suck. That's it! So this is their dark tweed scent, which promises to be fresh and green and lightweight enough that you can layer other scents on top of it or use it on its own. You can also get this in Aventus or their spicy booty scent. And I mean, let me tell you something. We're booty enjoyers in this house. You can also get it unscented if you're into that, but we got this dark tweed action. Oh, it's delicious. It smells great. It is very fresh. It's very light. It's just, I can't, hang on. Fuck me up, bro. Yeah, no, it smells great. It's like the right kind of scent for a pre-styler, if that makes any sense to anybody else. Sense, get it? Yeah, I don't know, it just works. It smells fucking great. Now, in terms of the ingredients, we've got, as you might expect, water in the first spot, Cedarith 20, followed by our best boy, Mr. Kalen Clay. Peg 40 hydrogenated castor oil, rice bran oil, polysorbate 80, polyvinyl hydrogenated castor oil, polyethylene, sodium peracrylate, citric acid, new fragrance, phenolxyethanol, sorbic acid, preservatives, caprylyl glycol, and then at the end we've got some activated charcoal in there. So it does mention, like on the website, that he basically uses a lot of high melt point things to keep it like this liquidy, smooth consistency. And in terms of the specs on this, we're looking at a 2.5 out of 5 on the hold level, 4 out of 5 in volume, 4 out of 5 texture, and a half out of 5 shine. So this is meant to be a very versatile pre-styler slash post-styler. You can use it on its own, you can layer it with more of itself, or you can use it in combination with a shine product or with a texture product, depending on the final look that you want. So I have demos of all of that for you, so let's take a look. So as always, we're starting out here with freshly washed hair. I do always put in a little bit of smoothing product because I'm a coarse, wavy-haired boy, so I've went with a little bit of the Moroccan oil smoothing lotion, and then we're going into the still very damp hair with about a nickel, maybe a slightly more than nickel-sized amount of Blackwater. I like to comb it through to make sure everything is evenly distributed, and then we're gonna blow dry a bitch. And here we are with the pre-styling results. So you can see, yeah, a lot of volume. It's very matte, as you might expect, with a shine level of 0.5. And it's ready for styling. It's very lightweight. There's not a lot of hold going on right now. So in this first demo, I'm post-styling with more of the Blackwater. I went in with about the same amount that I pre-styled with. And what I like here is that even though it's a very matte product, it goes in very, very smooth. I mean, it's the consistency of the product itself is obviously it's pretty liquid. I mean, it's called Blackwater, so it's pretty watery. Anyway, it's very easy to apply, it's easy to work through, and even as it starts to dry and set up, it doesn't really give me any of that like super dry, tangly feeling. It's just very, very easy to work with. So here we are with the final results, and yeah, we're looking pretty good. It's definitely very matte. It's a little bit drier looking for my tastes than I might like, to be honest, but that's just what happens when I use very matte products without anything else. And as far as the endurance, here we are at the end of the day. So you can see it's definitely a lighter holding product, like a maybe bordering on the light end of medium. So we've got a pretty decent amount of breakdown here, but the hair feels really good. It's nice and soft and smooth and flowy and light. So yeah, I think if you were going to use this on its own as a pre and post styler, that would probably work best for those of you with a straighter, finer hair type, just one that isn't quite as coarse as mine. If your hair plays well with very matte products, then that method will probably work well for you. Next up, we're post styling with a shinier product. So we're starting out the same way, freshly washed hair with a little bit of smoothing lotion, and then going in with about a nickel-sized amount of black water, blow drying that bitch. And then this time I decided to go in with a little bit of this insubmersible pomade, also from Flagship. This is an unorthodox water base, which has a 3 out of 5 shine level. And it's definitely, I mean, it's a pomade, so it's waxier as you might expect. And here we are with the final results of that. I actually really quite like this. I think the basically lack of shine from the black water plays well with the shinier pomade, so that my hair doesn't look like overly shiny, because for me with super high shine products, my hair ends up just looking a bit greasy, and that is not the case at all here. I think it looks actually really quite nice, kind of a slightly more than natural shine. And now in this case, you definitely feel the wax of the pomade, so the hair feels a little bit heavier, but it does hold up really well. Here we are at the end of the day. You can see the style is still looking pretty great. The black water definitely helps keep some volume and lightness in there, and I really quite like this finish, actually. And last but certainly not least, we're going in with a texture product as a post styler. So for the third time, we're starting out the same way once again, freshly washed hair, a little bit of smoothing lotion, nickel-sized amount of black water, blow dry that bitch, and then we're going in with the extreme version of the Dead Sea Clay. And what I like about this is, again, even though the black water is very matte, it doesn't make styling with another matte texture product difficult. In fact, the styling is just very easy. It's smooth, it's not tangly, and here we are at the final results. And as you can imagine, this is my personal favorite, because y'all know me, I'm a very flowy, high texture hairstyling boy. So this is my favorite look for sure out of the 3 methods. I think it looks great. And again, you can feel the post styler more than with just the black water on its own. So while it is flowy, the hold is way cranked up. And as you can see here in the endurance test at the end of the day, we've still got a ton of volume, a ton of texture. Things are looking great. It's very easily restylable, and it's great. They do also mention on the website that this can add a bit of like an easier washout with the other products, since you kind of have this as a base and then the other products are on top of that. That tracks. I have any of these 3 methods. I had a super easy washout. Just hit it with some hot water. I mean, I always use shampoo anyway, but no issues at all washing that out. All right, so overall thoughts. Oh, that was prime time shit on the latest iteration of Blackwater from Flagship. I fucking love this. This has become a staple for me. So oftentimes when I'm pre-styling, I'll do some kind of smoothing product and then a couple spritzes of like sea salt spray so that my hair gets some extra volume and just kind of like a base thing going on, a little bit of hold and texture, and then I use whatever, some kind of clay or something. This instead of sea salt is like, it's so good, it's so easy to use, it's very versatile, and I just love it as a pre-styler. I don't love it as a post-styler on its own, to be honest with you. It's a little bit too like matte and light holding for me, but as a pre-styler mixed with other stuff, but buy one. They do also mention on the website that this pairs really well with the Whitewater Liquid Pomade. Obviously I didn't do that in this video, but it might be coming up in a future video where I'm going to be doing whitewater stuff. So keep your eyes open for that. I do also have terracotta and the new wax cream, the name is escaping me, from Lodestar Grooming. So those two are coming up. I've been testing those out. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it informative, and look forward to those new reviews coming up very soon. And as always, thank you so much for coming by and watching, and we'll see y'all at the next one.